Good day, my name is Sneaky Giant and this is my Escape from Tarkov Woods guide, where I explain everything about the map in woods in around about 10 minutes. I hope you enjoy. I'll start with the link to this website that created this version of the map, so you can look at it as well if yourself, and I'll put it in the description below. Let's start off with spawns. So these green markers are spawn locations. So you can spawn on all the green markers through the map at the start of the raid. So these ones should be careful because here's a minefield, so don't run straight into it. So that's where you can around spawn on the map. Let's go to extractions. Like you got the blue extractions like Northern UN Red Block, UN Red Block, Factory Gate, RUF Red Block, and Outskirts are like the main extractions, and ZB14 of course. I know you need, like the bridge, you need 3k rubles, and the scav bridge is the bridge where only scav can extract. All the red extractions are like scav extractions, so if you're a PMC, you cannot get out there, so keep that in mind. Let's start off with the layout of the map. Keep in mind it is a very heavy forest map. Let's start in the left bottom. We'll go all the way around the sawmill, and then I'll explain a little bit more about sawmill. So here is the scav house extraction, and also what I call big shack. There's a shack on top of a hill, and then a couple of rocks around it. Here's a tiny shack with a metal fence around it. Nothing too special about it. Here's a dead man's scav next to a rock, in a rock crevice with a campfire, a little bit of loot around it. And then we move up. And then we got the marked spot over here. A checkpoint over here where scavs roam around, of course. We got the bunker on the left hand side. All the black areas like this one, or grayish, are like rocks, hills. Or no, rocks, sorry, rocks. That you got rock head. This is a sniper spot that overlooks like the sawmill. You got another levitated rock over here where you can look over the sawmill. And this is a tent where the flash drive spawn. And then you can look from this rock over the river towards the whole open area here. Let's go a little bit up. You got USEC camp here. It is a quest camp where you need to go. But keep in mind that whenever you pass too far, you step into a mine. Like this outside is like markers with like, don't go in here. But these ones, if you go through there, you'll stop in mines. First mine will take off half your HP of your leg. Second mine will remove your leg if you don't heal. Let's go a little bit further. We got scav bunker over here. And the convoy, or the quest where you get into it. Abandoned town. If you get here at night, there will be cultists, and they will wait for you, and they will try to stab you. So be careful for that. Cultists are AI with knives and heavy gear, so be careful for that. And then you got the village here, and the old sawmill, just in general loot area. Couple houses, big sawmill in there. Nothing too important. Keep in mind that here are mines, so you're not safe as you think in that corner. Then we got sniper rock. This is transformed into a giant rock where you can snipe from. You can get on top of a lot of spots there, so be careful, people can snipe you from there. Then you got spine rock with a couple scavs around it, some tents, a crash plane site with some medical supplies around it. This is the Jaeger message if you look for it. Then we go down a little bit. You get a whole bunch of rocks, looty holes, the old stations, like a big red building or red brick building. Some random attributes in there, but no big loot. And then we go to the military camp. Military camp is pretty lootable. There is a couple bags, a couple weapons cases. So in the military camp, you can find bags, you can find weapons cases, you can find a lot of loose items and loose loot. If you go a little bit further, here's like another roadblock and some overlook rocks, so you can look over this. And let's hop to the mill itself. Okay, now we're heading into the mill. You got a first off closed off sawmill building. This is the only closed off one, and it has some random loot in there. Nothing too also big. Then you got an open wood area, so you can see the frame, but you can look straight into it. There are some weapon boxes in there, and that's about it. Same for this one, but this one is angled differently. When you go further up in the mill, is like two parked trailers next to each other. Gives a little bit of cover when you get shot at, and a couple bushes to sit in. Then this locker is an unlockable with the Sturman key. That's from the boss here, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Then you go up to the triple shack, as I like to call them. These are 3 tiny shacks with vaults in them, with a weapons case, with grenade cases, with duffel bags. It's also worth looting, but keep in mind you're very vulnerable once you come out there. Then we got paper. This is where there is a key card that can spawn there. And this duffel bag filing cabinet. It's very in the open because people can snipe you from this cliff. From here, they shoot you through the window. So be careful for that. And on top is here some wood stacks and some scavs roaming around. Now let's talk about Mr. Boss, aka Sturman. He can spawn in the military camp, and he can spawn in the sawmill. I'll let you know about how he usually spawns in sawmill. He's usually spawned in a triangle with 2 guards. So you got Sturman. He is mainly an SVDS and an AK-105. And his friends mainly got sniper rifles like Mosins, VPOs, etc. They can also have an SVD, by the way. There's 2 guards. If you kill them in the kill feed, they are called Svetluzerski. And Sturman is called Sturman, of course. And with the key, you can unlock this tiny cabinet there, or this tiny box. Be careful you clear everything, because you'll be sad if you get one tapped, of course, once you open it. It contains various loot, and it's definitely worth your while. You need it for a quest later on as well. Thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed, learned something from it. If you have anything you want to ask, let me know in the comment section below. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. And if you want to follow me, make sure you hit the follow button. I wish you a pleasant day. Bye bye.